Welcome to Boxing Media Hub, and yes, we are here Friday. Woohoo! We made it through the
Friday
week.
then, Saturday, Sunday, what?
That's exactly it. And yes, we are going for it. Another live prediction show sponsored by Falcon Contracting, boxbets.co.uk, the home of boxing betting. And do you know what? Price Global Solutions. We're going to throw them all out there today. Just it's all happening. Looking forward to this one. This is going to be an absolute cracker, this fight. Anyone that says any different, what a plank. Inoue versus Tapales. This is going to be special. Inoue, special in his own right, the monster. 25 fights, 25 wins, 22 knockouts. Tapales, 40 fights, 37 wins, 19 knockouts. Quite a record there for himself. For the IBF, the WBA Super, the WBC, the WBO, and the Ring for the Super Bantamweight titles. Tapales was last out in April against a very interesting name that I'm about to butcher. Ahmed Deliev, which was a win on split decision. I apologise to the guy. And Inoue was last out in July, and that seems an age ago, against Fulton, which was a win TKO round 8, which was a big step up for Inoue in regards to weight, wasn't it, Ender? But wow, did he step up? And incredible performance. And you know what, Fulton? Fair dues to him as well. Really nice guy at the end of it, to be fair. I think he got quite a few fans out of that one. Yeah. There it is. Mm-hmm. Can we see anything other than an Inoue victory here, Ender? Let's be perfectly honest.
No.
Okay. So what round are you going for, Enter?
Right. Let's set
straight in.
Let's set the scene as Sophia from, I was going to say Sex and the City, the Golden Girls, the precursor to Sex and the City, would say. It's Stephen's Day, or Boxing Day, as you call it in the UK and in other Commonwealth countries. And you're kind of stuffed, as the turkey was the day before, and you're chilling, and you're like, what am I going to do today? And the kids are wrecking the gaff with their toys, and half of them are broken. But you're like, go play in the snow. There isn't going to be any snow. It could probably be raining.
Spoiler.
But what?
Spoiler alert.
But, if you have the time at lunchtime on the 26th, on Boxing Day, let's call it Boxing Day because, hey, it's a very appropriate, stick on Sky Sports Arena. At 11 o'clock, coverage starts of one of the greatest fighters in my lifetime. I would say the only fighter I would say that's technically better than Inoue in my lifetime is Floyd Mayweather Jr. That's how highly I rate Inoue. But Crawford is great as well, but Inoue is something special. And in the space of 12 and a half months, he has the chance to be undisputed at 2 weights.
It's incredible.
That's a phenomenal achievement. Yeah. And he will do it. I mean, there's absolutely no question, because many have come and many have tried, and Donaire, in his first fight, was one of the best fights I've ever seen. You know, it was up there with Corrales Castillo. I mean, it was just brutal. And Donaire had such heart. I mean, he boxed with a broken eye socket. You know, not like Billy Joe Saunders. But, I mean, in the eventual rematch, and it was only rematch because the first fight was so phenomenal, Inoue just showed his superiority, and obviously Donaire's age had kind of bested him at this point, but, you know, Inoue just dispatched him with such ease. And then, of course, there was Paul Butler to unify the division, And that was such a mismatch on paper. Because Paul Butler was elevated to WBO strap without fighting. And but at least he took the Inoue fight. And I had that fight for a first round knockout for Inoue, and he didn't. He played with his food, as Luke of this parish would say. Now, I hope it's Boxing Day, so I hope he's not playing with his food then. However, I would like to see a few rounds of top Inoue display. So what I'm going for is an Inoue absolutely sparkling knockout stoppage in rounds 4 to 6 after toying with him for the first 3 or so rounds. And then when he wins, he will become the pound for pound champ again. I actually asked Adam about this because I'm such an Inoue fan that I don't think I could be what's the word? I could be anyway, I forgot the word, but anyway, unbiased in my opinion. It's not the word I want, but that's the word I'll use.
I know what you mean.
You know, so Adam said, yeah, no, he would, because to be pound for pound to be undisputed at 2 weights to win the undisputed titles at 2 weights in the space of a year in men's boxing is a bloody difficult achievement, regardless of how low or high the weight is. You know, there's piranhas at every level, and he has faced down and fought. I mean, Fulton, everyone said Fulton. He moved up, he took on Fulton. He made mincemeat of Fulton, you know, and Fulton is brilliant.
Yeah,
you know, and he
just knew how to. Yeah,
Fulton is one of the better boxers he's faced since Donaire 1. Donaire 2 obviously had just aged, and that was against him. But Fulton was not quite Donaire, but he was bloody very
fresh
good.
And ready. Yeah,
I mean, Tapales, I don't think is even in the same stratosphere as Inoue, and I really think it's up to Inoue when he wants to finish this fight. But I hope it's not too soon, because I would like to enjoy it. I don't know what particularly is on the undercard. I think in Japan there's a lot of non-boxing as well. I think is it a raffle or something they have halfway through. But no, I'm just really looking forward to seeing Inoue. And I really regret not getting to see him when he fought in Belfast.
Well, who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
I'd love if he came back to the UK and I would go see him, but yeah, who knows if he's some mega fight in Vegas? Who knows what might happen? Enda, stop it! You've enough credit card debt.
Do you know what? Within 6, I'm with you, Ender. I just can't see any other outcome. I loved the way this guy boxes with
if you're a young boxer,
speed and power.
And you want to emulate someone, especially if you're a small boxer. Anyway,
I think at that weight though, it's scary that a guy can punch that hard.
Absolutely.
And he's fascinating to watch, as well as
do you know what I'd love? If Lee Wood's kind of moved from featherweight, it hasn't, but if or even Joe Cordina. No, sure, he's higher again. I'd love if he came to Britain and fought. Well, I'd love to see him fight Lee Wood. I think that would be very interesting, because Lee Wood has a lot of power that people underestimate, and it wasn't one shot.
And a lot hard.
For all you Josh Warrington fans, there was a great number of wonderful hooks in that stoppage before Warrington stumbled like a drunk back to his corner while the referee was trying to administer a count.
But we'll see what the future holds. As I say, Ender's
going
Inoue.
I interrupted.
Inoue 4 to 6 for Ender. I'm going Inoue within 6. Let us know in the comments. Give us your predictions as well. Who would you like to see him fight next after this one as well? There's
Joel,
big
to be fair,
fights ahead. Sorry, Ender.
No, sorry, I'm interrupting you. But because, I said 4 to 6 and you said 1 to 6, I'm going to give you 1 to 3 and I'll take 4 to 6.
All right, then. Yeah, that's fine. Because do you know what? I can see it.
Oh, yeah, but that's the whole point. It's up to Inoue when he wants to end his fight.
Yeah, for me, okay, I'm 1 to 3. Enders 4 to 6. Let us know in the comments. Give us your predictions as well. As I say, hit the subscribe button. Check out the rest of the content as well. Wicked fight coming out on Boxing Day. Finally, we get boxing that's worth calling
And
it
it's on
Boxing
Sky
Day.
Sports Arena, so there's no Fire Sticks, or well, there is Fire Sticks obviously if you don't have Sky Sports Arena, but there's no kind of apps involved. It's on a proper channel.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a cracker. So yeah, tune in for that
And if
one,
they
people.
do somehow manage to stick it on Sky Showcase, I will tweet it out and tell everyone if it's on Sky Showcase, but I don't think it will be.
We'll keep you posted on Twitter, on the channel as well. We'll give you updates as and when we get them. Ender, thank you very much, as always, my
No
boy.
problem, buddy.
And we will see you soon. Until then, have
Have a
some of
bit
this.
of this.